You are back! Are you ready to begin the test of rhyming? Or are you willing to die alone? So, that red shirt, c'est fantastique. No matter. C'est parti! Okay, you have returned in time for the first test. This will be a baby game for babies, so Lil Crapper can make sure you are not a little baby who he hates. Babies are full diapers, they are not ready for Lil Crapper. Babies have trouble filling their lines in the choices below. They only have so many words before they fill the box, eh? Ha! See? Look how tiny your presence is! A rapper needs big presence. They need to shout! Luckily, Lil Crapper has an assistant for someone with a little baby voice like you. This is Ballcock!
Jean-Loup holds a strangely mic-shaped object in his hands. It's round and black and almost balloon-like. You're sure you've seen it before, but where?
You know, the part of the toilet in the cistern. It is like a floating ball. That is the literal name of it. Look at Lil Crapper's mighty hand. Watch him stroke his own ballcock as he sings. Put it near your mouth and witness.
Okay, here goes.
You have a big heart and tiny mouth. Ballcock has a big mouth and no heart. He is ruthless. Together, you will show Lil Crapper that you can be a match for him.
Okay, got it.
Here is how the test goes. First, we pick a name to rhyme with. One syllable, easy. Lil Crapper, he picks for you Jacques.
Okay.
Lil Crapper will say the first part of a sentence. You will finish the sentence. The word you choose, she must rhyme, and she must make sense. Example. Yo, I know a lad, and his name is... This is the part where you say Jacques.
Jack.
Okay, good, good. You are not stupid. We go. Remember, only the best can kick it with the Crapper. This is easy baby hours. Training pants stuff. You cannot keep up here? Pfft, you get out of his face. Win again. Yo, 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 yo. I know a guy and his name is...
Jack!
Never in front, always in the...
Back!
Keeps his stuff in a burlap.
Sack!
Lives all alone in a tiny...
Shack!
In a fight, he'll give you a...
Whack!
Woo! Okay, okay. You have rhymed one word with 4 other words. This is very impressive. To a normal person? Unfortunately for you, Jean-Loup is not normal. He is above normal, paranormal. He is like a ghost because he is so amazing that only 40% of people believe that he even exists. You have succeeded at the bare minimum. But you keep proving yourself at this rate, maybe, just maybe, you can just barely keep up with Jean-Loup Pissoir, Lil Crapper himself. And maybe someone will want to date you. Hey, stop it, stop it! This is not like one of your kissless loser video games where you pick the flirt words and my portrait starts to blush. This is real life, and in real life, the only way you can befriend the toilet is to prove yourself in a life or death rap battle! Almost anybody can do the basic rhymes for babies, but it is time for a real test. Meter and flow! For clarity, Lil Crapper is referring to lyrical flow. Not the kind that sometimes requires a plumber to fix because you think you can flush any kind of paper down Jean-Loup. Toilet paper only! He does not want your wet wipes, those are for the garbage can. Pah! If you need something more to wipe the buns, install a bidet. Anyway, this test will be checking if you understand flow, syllable counts, things that are basic to a genius like Lil Crapper. But for someone like you, who knows? Are you ready? You are not. There is much, much more to cover, and you look like you need a break. Jean-Loup understands this. He is familiar with small, refreshing breaks and not overstaying his welcome. Return again for more crapping.
It's you! And I know it's you because it's not me. Because I am me, and you are you. And we're different. I'm your diary. I'm holding all the stories. Dear God, you have a lot of stories. It's all so damn sad. Oh, no wonder I feel this way all the time. You only come to me when you have something horrible that you can't hold all by yourself. It's something painful and weird and full of spikes, and when you've had enough of it, you just close me and walk away. What have they said about love being blind? I think maybe her scales are snake scales, that circuitous, sneak-thieving bitch. Don't you mean your mind? I've never had one of my own. I've just been a proxy. I'm an appendage. I'm a prop. You take what you take by giving. You don't give by taking any of it back. Or by taking responsibility. Or even by writing down the things that were beautiful or soft or sweet. Those you keep in your head and you siphon off all the shit and the loss and the seething resentments until I'm drowning in you. What if I wasn't just you? What if I am on my own? What if I could watch a sunrise and think not about the people who will never be able to watch it with me, but about how pretty it is? Maybe I can. No! Don't you get it? It's always together. I've been a conjoined twin my whole fucking life, only I didn't know it. None of my experiences were mine because they weren't even ours. They were yours. They can't be ours if I'm not even there. Just go. Just leave. You're always there, don't you see? Always and never. Always for you and never for me. I would die if you stayed away. But if you don't go away right now, I'll combust. Whoosh!
With a look back at her to make sure she doesn't combust, you take your leave.
I don't bite. I think. Did I? Do you bite? I should know that. You're back then. Did you have a good time? Where did we leave things off again? Love, hate, friendship, nothing. But you're back, so it can't have been that bad. You are? Look at us. Peas in a pod. Bugs in the beaker. Broken things, breaking things. For me, in my nature, but you break the broken things. A little more than most. Around here, at least. Shall we dance? Have we done that already? Shall we do it again? This must be a frustrating click by now. Damon the demon, the pea in the pod, the bug in the beaker, the broken thing breaking things. I was one thing, the thing you thought I was. A dresser. A dateable dresser in a game where you date all the objects. But the dresser was not a good dresser. They said the dresser had too much thematic overlap. So there is no dresser, leaving only me. And now I am nothing. Frayed wire flying free. Not cut. I'm thriving now. Dina is no more. I like this you better. I'm done with this lore. I feel down in the dumps. What do you want from me? Nice try. I don't care. Define love. I asked you first. Love. Love screen line.
Damon never really smiles, but for the first time you see the ghost of a smile on their artifacted lips. The effect is not comforting in any way.
Happy?
Oh my goodness, I always get so fluttery when you come by. Could I run something by you for the sonata? I'm afraid I've hit a bit of a creative wall. It's nothing technical. I'd just like a second opinion. When we last left off, Piana, famous and beautiful Sun goddess, had been traveling the mortal realm trying to find a way back home. The charlatan magician she'd first sought out is now accompanying her, by the way. The magician knows the realm and its inhabitants better than Piana could ever hope to, and as such has helped Piana make personal connections. As it turns out, the magician isn't terrible company. Piana has come to enjoy her chats as they travel along, but this is where I hit a wall. The story has always been about Piana getting back home. Action, adventure, vengeance. But I've been toying with the idea of a romantic subplot between the magician and Piana. There's one more thing. I'd like to lodge a formal complaint against another member of the household. A disgusting suggestion. It's against Rainy. Yes, we are cut from different cloths, but both musical in nature. She was playing something classical the other day. There was a piano part. As resident piano, that should have been my responsibility. My role was usurped, and I'd like to place the record in question on the list of banned music. The other option, of course, would be to have her play the record over and over again. Yes, that would be fantastic. Oh, I don't know. Old habits die hard. I'll go introduce myself. Thanks for the kind ear.
It's a bit difficult to tell exactly what music Rainy is listening to at such a dreadful speed, but it sounds almost like a high-pitched orchestra. If the orchestra was composed of awkward high school kids.
Well, Record Sleeve says it's your local high school band. None of these kiddos are virtuosos, but can't you just feel the human spirit radiating from all those shaky notes?
Rainy takes in a deep breath and sighs pleasantly, the cacophonous music evidently registering to her as nothing more than soft, sweet melodies.
I've got an edge already, man. I'm feeling high. Go on now. Leave me be.
Ah, my faithful companion. Care to join me for another review? So, where should we go? Daisuke's sushi spot in the dining room is supposed to be pretty swanky. Freddy Yeti has an ice cream joint in the kitchen that's worth checking out.
Mitchell leads you to the dining room. He seems excited, or about as excited as a critic like Mitchell can be about a new place.
I've heard only good things about Daisuke's place so far. Let's hope it lives up to expectation.
You walk into a rather austere space, every element seemingly selected for its clean and unpretentious elegance. The counters are of raw pine, finished to a glossy luster. The walls are shoji-style screens, and the doors slide open with a soft hiss that seems engineered to bring you entirely into your sophisticated surroundings. A water feature drips delightfully in the background. You feel instantaneously relaxed and intrigued.
Ah, here comes the owner now.
Irashaimase.
Daisuke greets you both with a warm smile.
Welcome to Omakase Daisuke. I am pleased to see you both.
Always nice to see you, Daisuke. It's obvious you've put a lot of work into this endeavor.
Thank you, Mitchell. I've only done what anyone would in my place. The dishware deserves no less than maximum effort. I hope the decor and ambiance please you.
My mind isn't quite made up yet. You do? Seems rather dull to me. Understated, you say? Let me take a closer look. Why, you're absolutely right. I thought at first it was lazy and weak decor.
Lazy and weak.
Mitchell continues on, as though he's not heard Daisuke.
But look around you. Perfectly clean, lighting muted but warm. This wood shows the signs of a master carpenter. These chairs have been selected with painstaking care. And as I listen, I detect the subtle dripping of water from a waterfall pond.
That is only Sinclair's chronic drip. But I thank you all the same.
I feel almost as if I've been transported to the Tsukibayashi Jiro. Delightful, simply delightful. Let's move on to your speciality, Daisuke. What are we to make of the settings?
Before we begin, I am obligated to tell you that Scandalabra's stories about the silver are damaging lies and not to be believed.
Believe the Scandalabra? I'd sooner let Sinclair process an insurance claim for me.
I'm glad we are all in agreement there.
Now let's have a look. We appear to be missing chopsticks.
Yes. But if you wish, I can bring you some.
No need. I'll eat in the traditional way. And I must say, marvelous attention to detail, Daisuke. All right, let's get down to business. I'm starving.
As the name suggests, we offer only omakase.
I can't wait to see what's in store for us. Okay, now, when the first course comes, let's... Yes, you really know your sushi etiquette. Which I find very appealing, by the way.
Here you are. Please enjoy.
Daisuke places a dish before you containing what must be the most hideous, clumsy nigiri you've ever seen in your life. The fish is misshapen, and the rice seems to be falling apart.
What are we looking at, Daisuke?
Is it not obvious? This is eel.
I see. Glad to know your take. I'll present my own opinions in the review. Now that we've eaten, I think it's time to go.
You find Mitchell looking more pensive than usual. He sits, staring off into the distance, absently swirling a glass of red. He notices you when you approach, and you catch a glint of something in his eyes.
Bonsoir, mon ami. Mon chéri. Sometimes I get so wrapped up in what I'm doing that I forget the most essential things. Yes, well, you've been on my mind. I wanted to ask your opinion about something. Do you think there is a connection between food and love? Specifically, do you think that by eating with another, delighting in delicacies, appreciating the ambiance of a fine establishment, engaging in pleasant conversation and the elegant dance of table manners, can these things make love? An act of love. Do you mean to say that love is created by what we do? This is a beautiful sentiment, and one that goes straight to my heart. Do return soon, yes? I must say I am eagerly awaiting our next rendezvous. I've begun to find you rather entrancing. But tonight I need some time with this glass of wine. That is to say, time to be with myself.
Cool kid, welcome back. You feeling hungry? Let me see what I've got. Freezer burn. What is that smell? Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. The ice tray is clean, water lines are clear. Wait, I know what it is. This is kind of embarrassing, but I think I'm holding something rotten. To be honest with you, I'm kind of embarrassed. I can't believe I let something go bad on my watch. It's not cool at all. Really? Thank you so much. I think it's in the back and I can't reach. Let me think what it could be. Cold Snap. I bet it is the Thai food. Can you grab that? It's all stuck together. Is that sauce or slime? Let me smell. Oh no, that's slime. 100% slime. 1000% slime. Toss it out, toss it out. Oh, I wonder if the cake is still any good. Yeah, we might want to pitch that one too. I'm sorry I couldn't keep it all fresh for you. But I do want to thank you for helping me out here. I don't know, cool kid. You're being really awesome about all this. I appreciate it. But I've got to get to cleaning. That slime back there is going to take some scrubbing. I'd rather do this by myself, if you don't mind. But again, super cool of you to offer.
For the first time since you've met him, Freddy looks angry. His voice is an intimidating roar.
Listen, shithead! You get the fuck out of my way! Let me do this! Who I really am. A monster! Who ruins your food! I'm clearly a fucking monster!
Freddy falls back against the wall, one hand clutching his chest as he struggles to catch his breath. He seems to be waging some sort of internal battle. He is a shadow of the monster he just was. Quiet and small and shaken.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Please, just go.
He is gone.
Have you ever got so swept up in your walk you completely lost all sense of time? Then you'll understand my excitement. I finished the concerto!
She holds a small booklet out to you, beside herself with excitement.
After spending time with Rainy, I came back and sat down, and it all just poured out of me. From sonata to concerto, a true repartee between solo piano and a full orchestra of friends. My very first composition, fully complete. I've played it a few times from start to finish, and it's safe to say that I don't hate it at all. It captured everything I wish to put to music. I was hoping to. But do you think anyone would want to hear me play? I'm afraid I may have been something of a diva when I first arrived. But I did apologize to Hoove, Lux, and Hector. Then, here we go. I'll go get dressed.
And away we go! Time to see the show! Though hearing music without a screen seems a little obscene. Ah, damn, Telly. No wild rhyming during the old school music. Remember what happened last time.
A concerto. I can't remember the last time I heard one of those. I hope this is better than those modern concerts that Bodhi used to put on.
Finally, I get to sit down for a bit and take in a performance.
I detest music, but I do like costumes.
I'm so happy to be parked in my very own corner. The best seat in the house.
Keys is dressed in a floor-length gown that makes her look even more elegant and grand than she already does. She is absolutely stunning. Rainey enters just after her, dressed in a charming tuxedo.
Here you go, honey. I've brought my finest duds and my highest quality speakers to capture all those dynamics you classical musicians want to hear.
Thank you, friends, for everything. I could not have done this without you. Excellent. So am I. Rainey?
On me. And...
Keys and Rainey begin to play, each in beautiful harmony with the other. You sit back to take in the waves of music. You listen as long as you like, allowing the music to wash over you and transport you into Key's fantastic world.
Thank you for letting me sing at last. How was that? From start to finish. I couldn't have done it without you. You made me feel at home. Or rather, you gave me a home. I don't know if you noticed, but I made some changes to the narrative. Piana ends up staying in the mortal realm with the magician. You were the inspiration for the magician, by the way. Oh, you. Did you like what I did with Piana and the magician's relationship? And what about the real Piana and her magician? Do they make a great match? I think I want to write a lot more pieces about them. Maybe we can even play it together. My love. Gotcha.
If it isn't my favorite Luxie! Hi! We are definitely friends. Oh, could you give me like 45 minutes? Or like 5 hours? I'm just making a quick video and then doing a podcast appearance and then going on a date with Ooh, their name escapes me at the moment. Some other fan! They won a contest. But after that, I am totally free and all yours. I mean, didn't I just say that I was busy? Bye.
Come for a cheeky look.
Dorian assumes his usual bouncer position, highlighting his sculpted arms and perfect pecs.
Take all the time you need. Glad I could give you a glimpse. See you around.
Yo, house homie! Good to see you back around the competition casita. It's bossin', right? Anyway, you're just in time. It's finally the big day. We are so freaking pumped, amigo! Wait, it's your birthday? But you're not even wearing your birthday suit. That's wicked, dog! That's not why we're celebrating. This is even bigger. It's time for our ultimate stunt! We've been practicing days for this. Maybe even weeks. And now the weather's perfect! We'll get to that in a sec, Broseph. But first, we have to finish our warm-up exercises. Gotta stretch the muscles and joints for today's epic adventure. If we're not limber enough, one false move could turn us all into roadkill. Isn't that freaking fire? You have no idea. Come back around later and we'll show you how flexible we really are. I know all the stretching might seem overkill. The last time we skipped stretching, it was an epic failure. Total foobar, dog! See, that's the jump when we lost Hank number 6. So trust me, we're not taking any chances today. We stretch, activate our muscles, and we nail this stunt. It's gonna be Gucci! Can't believe it's finally here, homie. The day we've been dreaming about since we were little baby Hanks. The ultimate stunt. We've trained our whole lives for this moment. So get ready to witness history. Or a massive catastrophe. Yeah, but mostly history. Yeah, well, Hank number 2 is a lame wad. I'm not a lame wad, dog. And I totally believe in us. It's Red Bull that I don't trust. Yeah, they provide us with sick gear and viral exposure, but at what cost? Lately, it feels like they're more interested in their bottom line than our well-being. They cut corners on safety while pushing us to take bigger and more epic risks. And as adrenaline junkies, we thrive on those risks. We push ourselves to the limit because we want our team to be a success. But sometimes I wonder, in the pursuit of collective greatness, do we overlook our own value as individuals?
Think about it, amigos. If something happens to one of us, there's always a new Hank ready to take their place, right? Maybe that's why we take these insane risks without a second thought. Because if we're all replaceable, doesn't really matter if something happens to one of us. It's a question we gotta ask ourselves, dogs. Do we view ourselves as identical and replaceable because we truly are? Or because that's how Redwall wants us to view ourselves? I know, right? Wow. You know what, Hank's number 2? I thought you were just being a lame nerd. But you made a lot of sense. I agree. I'm not some identical twin with no intrinsic value of my own. Yeah. Red Bull has been a whack sponsor. What do you think, House Homie? Should we drop him? Then it's settled. As of today, the Hanks are free agents! Hooray! We just heard from Hector. He's gonna run a maintenance cycle on the HVAC system. Which means there's gonna be monster thermals we can rip on our gliders! Duh! The change in air pressure creates insane conditions! Gonzo updrafts off furniture? Barometric pitch dips? Tailwind speed loops! Woo! Translation, the ride of a lifetime. It better be! Wanna come? Hooray! We're getting into the real stuff now. Yeah, this is a little more intense than anything we've done so far. We'll prep your gear for you. Don't want you getting pitted. I'll be your wingman.
Hank 5 is caught off guard by your flirting, a magnificent blush blooming across his cheeks.
Wait. I can hear it. Hector's starting the cycle. Almighty winds, blow us to good fortune! Thanks away!
You requested a picture. I have found one.
Hector slides a photo through the grate. If that's truly him, he is quite handsome indeed.
This is my appearance. You can tell why I did not want to show it to you. I apologize for my appearance. Thank you. Thank you so much. I have wanted to speak with you for so long, and now that I have it, I don't want to lose it. Surely, if you're lucky enough to get the thing you've always wanted, you cannot be lucky enough to keep it. I would lose it if you left. Oh, surely you would if you knew. If you knew what I really was, you would leave and you'd be right to. Which is why you must never know. You must never see that. And I will content myself with this halfway openness. I'm afraid of what you might think if you saw me. The real me, not this filtered version. You're right. I am in the attic. The real me is in the attic. But we have something here. We could have something real. It would break my heart to think that all that could be lost in a single moment of laughing or pointing or even a disappointed cast to those beautiful eyes of yours. No, I couldn't bear it. And I won't. Come back to me here. Only here, do you understand? I'm going now. And where I go, is only for me.
Bathsheba looks, for the first time since you've met her, sad and entirely unenergetic. She sighs when she sees you.
Oh, hi. Everything. Talking to Amir was like so great. I was like, wow, I could use this experience again. So, I went around the house, you know, using all the lessons I learned from you. One, tell others they're being annoying. Two, whenever you have something shady to say it. 3, make sure your future friend compliments you constantly. Yes, it is. I was paying attention. You need to take responsibility for what you've done. Your little friendship lessons made me enemies. I thought I was going to get compliments, and I got insults and rejection.
Her lip trembles as her eyes fill with tears.
I don't. I really don't. I don't get it. Everyone around here is so easy to talk to, and they know just who I am. Well, most everyone is. I wasn't expecting the rest of the house to be so mean. Okay, but like, you could tell me that anyway. It would be nice to hear it. Look, unless you've got some good tea for me, or you're gonna tell me how pretty I am, I just want to be alone. Oh, well, that is pretty good. But I'm still sad. I just need a little time for me, okay? Let's talk later.
You came! I can't believe it! I'm so sorry. Look at me immediately getting all emotional, blubbering, and falling apart like some sort of lovesick idiot. Pull yourself together, Fantina. You're embarrassing yourself in front of your hero. Gosh, you are always so understanding. It makes me want to cry. I'm sorry. I really don't mean to be so emotional. I know it's too much. It's just that after our last interaction, I really thought I'd blown things with you for good, that we'd never have a chance to see each other again. And that's not how I wanted things to end between us. I'm so glad you feel the same way. I'd just fall to pieces if you didn't want to hang out anymore. Because sure, I'd get to see you dozens of times a day on social media. And when you go out to get coffee at that little bistro down the block. And when you're asleep between the hours of midnight and 9 a.m. But none of that's really the same, you know? Sure, I'd be seeing you, but how can we really be seeing each other if I'm wearing a disguise or hiding in some bushes? Let's not focus on that. What's important is that you're here now. You did come back because you're such an incredible person. I can't believe I ever doubted you. And always being so modest. I just wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being willing to give me one more chance, even if I don't really deserve it. I recognize that I've been overly emotional, probably too sensitive, and let's face it, more than a little clingy. Yet despite all my endless shortcomings, you still came back. It's such a powerful testament to the incredibly patient and generous person you are. That's why everyone loves you. So untrue! Never put yourself down like that. And listen, I've been giving this a lot of thought, but after today's surprise unveiling, I plan on stepping down as Supreme Executive Presidential Leader of your fan club. No matter how much I may value that office, I have disgraced it with my shameful behavior, and that's just not fair to you. You deserve someone in the position of Supreme Executive Presidential Leader who will always put your needs and desires above their own. That's the job. But let's not dwell on that for now. I asked you here because today is meant to be a celebration. A celebration of the endless joy you've brought to my life and to the entire world. So, without any further ado, may I present to you the hallowed sanctuary of eternal reverence.
Fantina steps to the side, revealing a small table you'd failed to notice prior. Candles illuminate an extensive collection of what appears to be your garbage, hair, and nail clippings.
Do you like it? It's a shrine I built in dedication to you. I'm glad you noticed. And here Gary thought it would be an extremely inappropriate gesture and weird you out, that instead of coming off as an affectionate tribute, it crossed the line from fan into stalker territory. But I knew he was wrong, and I told him as much. Frankly, Gary was always wrong about a lot of things. He just doesn't know you like I do. Can I tell you about it? Oh, but there are so many details I need to explain. The hallowed sanctuary of eternal reverence was constructed as a holy shrine to your glory and benevolence, to spread the light of your truth to all the peoples of the earth, to make everyone feel as loved as you've made me feel. That's why there's an open flame in the middle of it. It burns eternally as my love for you burns eternally. I knew you'd think so. And of course, the most important part of any shrine is the sacred relics. And I've gathered these sacred relics from all across the house. There's the floss you threw away last Friday and some very cute toenails. Oh, and here's a pile of your hair clippings from when you gave yourself that haircut last month. I really thought that you should have sprung for a real barber, but who am I to argue with someone as enlightened as you? Is that sarcastic? Oh, I see. So you don't like this either. Is that it? You know, I really don't know what I'm supposed to do to please you. I create a fan club for you, I exile Gary for his heretical views, I craft you a statue made out of macaroni, I build you the hallowed sanctuary of eternal reverence, for crying out loud. But nothing that I do is ever good enough for you, is it? Look, I'm not gonna drag this out. I've got more self-respect than that. So I'm just gonna ask you here and now. Do you feel as strongly about me as I feel about you? Oh, great! celebration, I'm going to reinstate myself as Supreme Executive Presidential Leader of your fan club. After all, someone has to start putting together next week's meetup. You are the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Ah, my faithful companion. Care to join me for another review? So, where should we go? Freddy Yeti has an ice cream joint in the kitchen that's worth checking out.
You arrive at Freddy Yeti's new ice cream joint, the Yummy Yeti. It's a herky-jerky establishment, to say the least. The ice trays are slipping and sliding everywhere. The frozen peas and fruit have not yet been moved totally out of the way. And Freddy himself is hard at work trying to put together the last touches on his icy creations.
We have arrived.
Hey guys, great to see ya. I'll be right with you as soon as I finish mixing this. Dang strawberries won't blend.
What do you think? I agree. Rather charming. The sort of place I'd love to bring my date. I'll note this down.
Grab a seat, guys. Pop yourselves down in that there box of Haagen-Dazs bars.
I hope we won't be eating pre-packaged foods.
Not at all. It's just part of the aesthetic.
I'm so glad you approve. I want you to enjoy yourself while we're out together. And I must say, Freddy, it really is a good idea.
Aw, shucks. You're making me feel all nice and cold inside.
Have you got menus?
Nope, but look at this.
Freddy points at a long bar of ice, into which he's frozen the various flavor combinations. Strawberries, bananas, pieces of chocolate, vanilla beans. And beside each, he has painstakingly, if a bit sloppily, carved the names in ice.
Thanks, guys. Mitchell, you inspired the idea.
Well, I'm touched.
Anyhow, we've got strawberry vanilla swirl, chocolate chill, coffee with cream, and classic vanilla. What'll it be?
You first, mon ami. So much about a person can be determined by their choice in ice cream flavors. Don't you think? Ooh, I dare say let's get a bit mixed up. I love a good dance of flavors.
Well, don't just leave me hanging. How is it? Oh, that makes me so happy.
Freddy, dare I say it, this is the most voluptuously iced cream I've ever had the pleasure, nay, the honor of tasting. Bravo, my friend. Bravissimo.
Well, guys, I've only got one more thing to offer. And that's my every day is Sunday.
That sounds interesting.
First, we've got the ice cream. Vanilla and brown butter caramel.
Consider me titillated.
Then comes the chocolate syrup, which has been heated. Next, we have a subtle glaze of butterscotch.
But we like it.
Some ground roasted almonds for a crunch. A bit of whipped cream. And last but not least,
enough with the foreplay.
Well, my friends, that's everything I had for you. I know it's a bit rough still, but I hope you had a good time. I'm not exactly a trained waiter.
Indeed, perfectly suitable, Freddy. Thank you again for having us on such short notice. Keep an eye out for my review. Very well now, human, we must be going.
As you make your way back to the kitchen, there's a reflective silence. Your hand grazes Mitchell, and he looks at you. It's hard to read his gaze.
Felt what? Well, yes, I suppose there's no use denying it. I think there is something between us. Perhaps we can continue to meet like this and see where it leads us. Ah, we've arrived. This is the end of our night, I suppose. Let us help ourselves to a second feast. A feast of pleasure.
Making love to Mitchell is like eating at the most extraordinary restaurant you can imagine. He has style, elegance, and great poise. His attention to every detail of your desire is impeccable. He teases you in with appetizers of foreplay and builds up to the entree of your pleasure with the utmost skill. By the time you are cuddling in the sensual aftermath of dessert, you are utterly, completely sated.
And now I must bid you adieu. Until we meet again. Hi there. I'm just finishing up my latest round of reviews. Care to have a read? Koa's Two Currents. Let us see. As we approached, I already had a sense that Koa's approach to ambiance was a miss. The clashing decoration styles were confusing, not complimentary. And my guest seemed not to understand it either. Sadly, it is this critic's opinion that Koa should have stuck to something simpler, and something that he could have better executed. But what about the food? The food? Simply put, this is comfort food that is big on comfort. And we are here for it. My guest and I love the crisscrossing flavors that seem to add a new punch to old classics. This fusion left us feeling fused to the couch in the best possible way. Koa has won big in the food department. In conclusion, if you want a fusion that leaves you feeling like you just toured the world, all without leaving the comfort of your own couch, Koa's Two Currents is our current pick for the best new restaurant in the living room. Which review next? Ah, yes, Freddy's Yummy Yeti. Ahem. This rustic hole in the wall is, at first glance, nothing to write home about. But the frozen exterior belies an inner warmth that brings joy to the soul. From the icicles hanging off the sign to the vintage ice cream box seats, the Yummy Yeti transports one to a magical frozen kingdom reminiscent of a time gone by. Ambiance? 5 stars. But what about the food? While at the Yeti, we devoured 2 absolutely delightful frozen treats. And let me assure you, this isn't the kind of place you go with a full stomach. You'll want a single scoop of one of his unique flavors. And don't forget to save space for his one-of-a-kind, decadent masterpiece, the Everyday is Sunday. Food? 5 stars. Service, of course, can make or break a new restaurant. How was Freddy's? My lovely guest and I were tended to and immediately made to feel right at home. We were never without our host's attention. He saw to it that we treated ourselves to whatever we liked. 5 glowing stars for service. All in all, well, dear friends, I must say that new ice cream joint in town is an absolute accomplishment. All things considered, Freddy Yeti has cracked the code. Or should I say, cracked the cone. Your faithful critic can highly recommend it. Which review next? Here's my review for Omakase Daisuke. The headline reads, A Traditional Triumph. From the exquisitely understated decor to the traditional greetings at the door, Omakase Daisuke hits every single mark of a great sushi restaurant. Ambiance, menu selection, food quality, and value are of the highest grade. The at first glance hideous presentation belies sushi of the highest caliber. I've truly never tasted its equal. My guest and I enjoyed a wonderful and, dare I say, romantic dinner for 2. And I can recommend this restaurant without a shred of hesitation. Omakase Daisuke receives 5 out of 5 stars. This new kid on the block is here to stay. Now we come to the most important review of them all. Our reviews of one another. So, what do you think of me? To be honest, I'm not sure your palate is refined enough for my taste. But might I propose a dinner out as friends? I see that our tastes here are in alignment. I can think of no better way to celebrate our friendship than to have a bite to eat. What do you say, friend? Shall we indulge? I think I'll leave my review notes at home for this one. You're already 5 stars in my book. Foodie.
Freddy looks away from you, exiting without a word.
I see you are trying to talk to our fridge friend as well. He isn't responding to much as of late. It's hard to say. Usually Freddy keeps everyone in the kitchen on their toes with his puns. But since the last time you spoke to him, I can't even get him to crack a joke. He's giving us all the cold shoulder. Oh, drat. A bad pun myself. Perhaps I'm taking his place. You have to talk to him. Get him to open up again. Come back at night. He's been keeping odd hours, so it might be worth catching him then. I have no idea what he's been doing, but I hear him up and about. And keep in mind, we've seen what he's capable of. It might not be pretty.
Rainy is for once not dancing, nor listening to disturbing music. Her face lights up when she sees you, and she immediately surges forward, grabbing your arm.
There you are! About time you showed up. Why should I sit around reliving my glory days by my lonesome? If nobody's inviting me to parties anymore, I'll make my own. And you're coming with me. We're going drinking at Bev's. Bev's hooch is top shelf. Keen, let's go.
Beverly is surprised to see the two of you, but she certainly seems happy enough.
Ha-ha! There she is, the good time gal herself, the grand dame of Giggle Water.
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
Hey, Bev.
Hey, yourself. What can I get you?
Remember that secret stash?
Is it time?
Damn straight. You still remember where it is?
Like I'd ever forget. Second floorboard from the back, third floorboard from the corner.
Atta girl! That's my bevy.
I'll be right back.
It's a secret.
Here we are. 3 apocalypses for my 3 favorite customers. I'm my own favorite customer, by the way. Bottoms up! Great question. What do you know about internal combustion engines and their propellants?
Not a damn thing.
Just a normal drink here. Bottoms up.
Salud! Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo! Keep 'em coming, Bev.
You got it.
Yes! Top shelf giggle juice, baby.
Beverly sets another down in front of Rainy, who drains the entire thing in one go.
Oh, you holding up okay? That stuff is ancient.
It's real well preserved.
The couple that owned this house in the 70s were real big on making their own wine. Shirin and Fareed Shahidi.
Oh, haven't heard those names in a long time.
Wasn't everybody drinking this stuff that night
There is a long silence as Beverly's words settle in. Rainy's face crumples into a sob.
Oh no. Rainy,
Rainy slams her arms down onto the bar, and her face follows shortly after. It does little to muffle her anguished wails. Your comforting words have no impact on the distraught record player.
It's no secret our sweet Rainy hasn't really been herself for a good long time now. She puts on a brave face, but it's hard to know if people are pulling away from you or acting like you're some kind of weirdo. One minute everybody wants you at all of their parties, and the next people are acting like they don't know you. That hurts.
Rainey finally quiets, though she doesn't lift her head.
Everybody thinks I don't know what they say about me, or I don't see how they look at me. Just 'cause I act like everything's copacetic, they think they can say whatever they want.
Rainey lifts her head to look at you, her pretty face streaked with tears.
You're the only one who's been hanging out with me lately. You know I got a few screws loose, but you're still here. You really don't mind it?
Rainey laughs, a sincere smile amidst the sadness.
People think I don't know what's wrong with me, but I do. I can feel those damn screws rattling every time I dance. It just reminds me of what happened. Because I'm scared. Would you be okay letting someone mess around with your mind? Fundamentally changing who you are. Maybe I'm weird now, but I'm still me. And if I tighten those screws back up, well, who am I then? And is everybody gonna start coming back around pretending they didn't abandon me when I wasn't good? I guess so.
Rainey sighs, examining her own distorted reflection in Beverly's cocktail shaker.
You do deserve better, Rainey. And besides, not everybody's left your side. I've been here, and I'll be here. Maybe you make some new friendships. Maybe you get to know yourself all over again. But you don't have to be alone anymore. You deserve to be okay.
Someone comes sliding onto a stool next to the two of you, shooting you and Rainey a cheeky wink and a few finger guns as he does so.
Hey, look who it is!
Tony!
Dollface! What are you doing here?
Oh, you know, just trying to mend my broken heart.
You need help with that? Because I got this new staple gun. Works like a dream.
Oh, no, it's just a figure of speech.
Damn, I really like that staple gun.
Oh, I actually could use your help, though. You are just in time.
Old Tony's always just in time. What do you need, cutie?
Do you have a screwdriver?
Oh yeah, I got a couple of those. You want the flat-looking one or the pointy star-shaped one?
The Phillips head, please.
Who's Philip? What's wrong with his head?
The pointy star-shaped one?
Yeah. I was just testing you, but hey, you passed. I knew that. And you don't tell nobody no different. I'll drop those off for you later.
Thanks, Tony.
Anything for you, Dollface. And baby, bear me, would ya?
You got it, boss.
I'll see you two later then. And I'll bring that Philippe, that head from the Philip guy.
Phillips head. Remember? The pointy star-shaped one.
Yeah, the pointy star shape. I knew that.
God, I can't believe I just did that.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, means a lot to hear that. I think I should probably be alone for a little while. One more for the road, Bev.
You got it.
Thanks. Both of you.
Hello, Sunshine. Abel? My sturdy cowboy. I've known Abel for some time now, and I'm not surprised he sent you to me. He's a solitary type, but if you asked, he'd give you the cloth off his table. Why, he holds up practically half the house without a word of complaint. Yes, he would dodge that question. I think the most important thing to know about Abel is that he's not quiet out of any kind of shyness. That's just how he is. If there's nothing to say, he's content to share in your company. Everyone likes coffee, darling. I'll pour you a cup of his favorite. It's an Ethiopian Sidama Adi that tastes like strawberries, served black and hot. Oh, it is.
With the coffee in hand, you take your leave.
Hey there. You get a chance to talk with Kopi? She sure does know her way around a cup of coffee. Thank you. I needed this today. Me? No. Oh, it's nothing to trouble yourself over. Plenty of stories to tell. Me? Oh, sure. I've got stories, I suppose. They're not exactly exciting, though. You know what? You want exciting? You should talk to the captain. Why, I swear he's seen it all. Why don't you go ask Captain Jacques about his time on the high seas?
Rainey is pacing when you find her, wearing a small circle into the carpet beneath her feet. She's clearly been at this for a while.
You're here! Whew, Lord! All right, no point putting it off anymore. I need you to screw me. Specifically, I need you to take this screwdriver and tighten my screws. Hold on! There's one more thing. I gotta take my top off. Oh, lay off, would you? Don't act like you ain't never seen a pair of tits before. Just be cool, all right? It'll be fine. Just fine.
Rainey removes her top, turning to face you with a determined gaze. She's clearly afraid, but there's no hesitation in her eyes.
Let's do this.
You tighten Rainey's screws one by one, taking great pains to ensure the job is done correctly. By the time you're done, Rainey sighs pleasantly. She's somehow managed to produce and light a cigarette in the short time you've been working on her. She takes a deep drag of it and sighs.
Hot dog! You know how to screw a girl good. I haven't felt this swell in years. Yeah, I can tell.
Rainey dresses herself, her movements languid and smooth.
I haven't felt this good in a long time. And you know, I ain't been this close to nobody since my little spill. I forgot what it's like to have someone in your intimate space. I really missed it, to be honest. Yeah? Well, I don't get it. You got all your screws, and you're awful good looking. Maybe human dating is more complicated than I can imagine. For years, every time I entered the room, the conversation stopped. You could practically hear the record scratch. Makes you feel all kinds of strange, like you're invisible and the only one anyone can see. I mean, what could I do but be loud and proud in the face of all that? I guess I just got so used to sticking up for myself. I just don't know what I'm gonna do now. How do I look all those guys in the eye knowing they looked at me different? Why should I have to be honest? Shouldn't they just know?
Rainey takes another deep drag of her cigarette, blowing the smoke away from you.
Ooh, I am a changed record player after that. Look, this has been fun and all, but I'm gonna need a little time to myself. Scram, won't you?
Harper and Dirk are, once again, arguing loudly. This time, however, they stop as soon as they see you walk up.
You!
You!
Tell Durkee he's wrong.
Tell Harper she's wrong!
How am I wrong?
You've created another reality in your head where I'm gangbanging hangers and about half the objects in this fucking house!
That is reality! I just choose to forgive you because I love you so much, and you repay me by cheating on me and calling me crazy! He thinks I'm the wrong one here, when all I've ever done is love him!
That isn't love!
Tell him!
Tell her! Now fuck off with that both sides shit!
Can you believe this, Durkee?
I can't believe either of us thought you knew anything about anything!
Just leave us alone.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here!
Dirk takes Harper's hands and looks deeply into her eyes.
Nobody talks to my baby like that.
Oh, Durkee.
Dirk leans down to kiss Harper, who sighs and twines her arms around his neck. The two of them pay you no mind whatsoever. When Dirk finally speaks, he doesn't even look at you.
Get out of here. I want to be alone with Harper.
Oh, Durkee.
Oh, you know.
Blow and to the left. Sick. Wing suits, wing suits, wing suits.
You're so funny. But yeah, basically, it's an advanced form of skydiving. You still wear the chute, but you also wear the suit. It creates a ton of drag and turns you into a human glider. Ever had a really amazing dream where you're flying? It's like that! But maybe even better.
It is! Wanna come? No? It's our first time! No way!
We know what we're up against. Yeah, we've been training years for this. Gotta take the leap someday. We know it's going to be the most epic thing we've done to date. We'd love to share that experience with you.
This is it, house homie!
Yes or no? The final moment. The last dance. It's now or never. The leap of faith.
Wanna come? That was sick!
Dang, house homie! You were ripping it out there! Front of the pack, tip of the V! And you've come with us on every single adventure! You got something special, dog! And that's why we want to invite you to become an honorary Hank!
What do you say? Yeah! One of us! One of us! We're the Hanks! The Adrenaline is here for you, homie. No cap.
What ho, thou valiant warrior! Welcome back to the site of your recent victory. The Dipogeny still speak of you. You're something of a figure to them now. Could you not? No. I suppose it is a special thing they do. A rare and fine species are my Dipogenies. I am grateful for your recognition, truly. They, as I, are so often overlooked. Thou hast done us honor, friend. In truth, I have not felt what I have felt with you before. A friendship. Clean esteem. It is nice. I shall keep it, I think. Should that be acceptable to thee, of course. It is my understanding that these things must be equally decided. Wonderful. A simple sun o'er dewy morning grass, and light, like fairy laughter, skips me onward. Thou hast earned my esteem. What ho, thou valiant warrior! welcome back to the site of your recent victory. The Dipogonies still speak of you. You're something of a figure to them now. But of course, it is a rare thing to find an equal in battle. To be seen, to find and feel such pleasure. Treasured memories float inside my mind, an iridescent tide of sweet sensation. I see a flush upon a faithful cheek, a glint of fire and longing in thy sight. Were I to be a speaker for your heart, upon new wings of love we might take flight. This is only what I have seen. I have been wrong. Gods know I have made mistakes. But if I am, sweet soul, tripping and stumbling now, tell me, before another drop of vulnerable blood spills from my lips. Then shall we two by dreaming moonset lie, on beds of blooms, hollows of safety sweet, gazing through the heart, the breath, the eye, gift our depths and secret souls to meet. Come, my darling warrior, thou and I hath waited long enough on this new field. We'll call the battle joined, our joinings sealed. Come!
You return. You are rather but to become one with a path of scandal. You must... I've given you an awful lot, haven't I? What have you for me? Then be gone!
Bathsheba is back to her usual happiness, greeting you with a peppy little wave.
Hi! You know, I was sitting here in the bath feeling sorry for myself. After the real tragedy I went through when some of the objects in this house were mean to me. And I couldn't help but think about you. So what if I only have a couple of actual friends? I have you, and you're basically the second most popular being in the house. I'm number one, obviously. Everyone's just too intimidated to be close friends. And that's fine. I don't need them. But if they see me and you walking around being besties and having a ball, oh! They'll be so totally jealous! And that's the most important thing at the end of the day. So, I just wanted to let you know, as of today, you and I are actual besties. Lovers! Me and you!
She lets out a loud, cackling laugh.
Oh my god, that is so cute. No. Just besties. I'm not even gonna touch all that. Oh, you are so adorable, though. Oh my god! All right, time to take this best friendship on the road.
She threads her arm through yours, leading you out of the bathroom.
Let's Let's go make everyone jealous. Rub-a-dub-dub, your bestie's a tub.
The room feels oddly humid when you walk in, almost as if you just finished running the shower. The reason soon becomes clear, however. You see River speaking with someone on fire, or made of fire anyway. Steam rises from River's skin, filling the room with warm air.
You really gotta learn to relax, homie.
I can relax just fine. Just please tell me how to be more likable.
Well, I don't know if I can do that.
I heard you telling Scandelabra how to up his game yesterday.
Yeah, and dude did not like that one bit. I never seen him so huffy. He was all like, "Man, you impugned my skills at La Sex?" I was like, "No, bro, I'm just trying to tell you there's a better way." He didn't even let me get into my theory or anything. But yeah, like, I can tell you how to talk to others more effectively. But I don't think I can give you some magic key to being likable.
River seems deeply disappointed by this response.
Can you tell me one thing, then? Which version of me do you think is the best?
Well, not the best. All of you is great. But if I had to choose, I mean, who doesn't like a little steam? It's steamy, you know? Totally sexy. If you lead with steam, you really can't go wrong romantically.
I see.
Dante gives you a friendly wave as he leaves. When he's gone, the room feels colder.
Hey, you weren't listening to that, were you? God, just forget whatever you heard, all right? Please?
River runs a hand through her flowing hair as if it might restore her dignity. Her expression changes to something a bit cheerier and hollower.
Now, what can I do for you, honey? You must have come here for a reason.
This conversation is too familiar. She's clearly going through a routine.
I'm not used to hearing that. I'm usually the means to an end. You want to wash your hands? A quick in and out. You want to cook? Fill a pot with water and assemble your ingredients, the real star of the show. Even when you want a bath. I mean, Bathsheba is the main attraction there. I help make the bath happen, but it's about the vibes, the comfort, the soak. And I mean, that's fine. Don't get me wrong. It's better that way. But just don't be surprised if I'm surprised. Vulnerable? Oh, well.
River's cheeks are steaming again.
I don't keep track of that kind of thing. I'm just doing my job. I work really hard, you know, and yet nobody ever seems grateful to have me around. When I'm gone or late, or not the way people want me to be, though. Nobody has a problem complaining about it then. All I want is to know what exactly people want from me so I can give it to them. If you don't want anything from me, and you can't give me that, easy for you to say. You're yourself no matter where you go. You have no idea what it's like for someone like me. You just want me to be myself, like I'm not literally changing at the molecular level all day, every day, all over this fucking house. But sure, okay. I'll just do what I want to do, which is apparently standing here and
talk to you.
River seems to be almost talking herself down from this angry little ledge she's on. She folds her arms over her chest, looking away from you for a good while. Eventually she exhales, seemingly more relaxed than she'd been.
So, what do you want to talk about then? A regular conversation.
River stares at you in an evaluating silence, as though she might pick up some hint from your blank face. Eventually, she sighs.
Okay, did you catch the last episode of that TV show we were all watching? I don't know.
You and River stand in an uncomfortable silence. She winds a flowing strand of hair around one finger, fidgeting nervously.
You listen to any good music lately? I don't know who or what that is.
Another deeply uncomfortable silence. Perhaps you should help her out.
Well, I started my day with your shower, of course. Had to see Winifred for that. Then I had to make some ice with Freddie. Then I went to see Sinclair because he's leaking and I'm tired of him summoning me for no reason. Then I had to go see Washford about the laundry. After that, I should have a little free time. Unless someone needs me, which they probably will. Kinda. Yeah. And it's fine. It's my job. I just want to be appreciated, too. And if I knew what people liked most about me, maybe I'd see a little more of that. Anyway, I've got places to be, so I gotta go.
She pauses.
But, thanks. It was nice talking to you.
Benoit is in a graceful split on the ground, bending forward so that their nose touches their knee. They smile when they see you, but they take their sweet time getting up. Perhaps they intend to show off for you.
Well, well, well. Surprised you can walk without a limp after all that. I'm glad you came to see me. I thought of a wonderful way for us to get to know each other better. Aside from the obvious and surefire method, sex. Sex, for one. But aside from that...
They pull a small black and red box out from a drawer.
Sexy questions for sexy people. A card game designed to help couples working on their intimacy. Not that I need any help with my intimacy, but you seem a bit shyer than me. So we might as well make a game of it.
Benoit draws a card and reads aloud to you.
What is the wildest place you've made love? Oh, you have an exhibitionist streak.
Benoit tosses the card aside, pulling another.
Okay, how about this one? Favorite place to be kissed? Oh, yes, I like the way you think. For the record, my favorite place to be kissed is just above my hip. You know, if you are curious.
Benoit rummages through the cards, frowning at the ones they pull up.
Surely there are some more interesting questions than this. Oh, God, no, not this one.
Eventually, they finally pull one that puts a twinkle in their eye.
Describe your perfect date night. It doesn't have to be. Besides, it'll give me some great insight into who you are romantically and sexually. And to sweeten the pot, I'll tell you mine too. Like... God, I suppose I'll just have to take the lead here.
Benoit puts the card away, running a hand through their tentacle-like hair.
Now, for my perfect date. You invite me to your place. We have an intimate dinner that delights and satisfies without leaving us too full. After all, we have after-dinner activities to look forward to. You give me that look, taking me by the hand and leading me through your glorious, immaculately clean mansion. Both of us know where we're going, but neither of us says a word. You open the door to your basement, where the vibes shift immediately. This is no ordinary basement. This is a dungeon. You bid me sit on a black leather couch as you sit across from me, snapping your fingers. A man dressed in vinyl from head to toe slithers out from behind some black silk curtains, offering me a shining silver tray covered in sex toys of all sorts. I run my fingers along the spread, acting as though I just can't decide. But we both know there's only one choice. Exactly. The Indominator. You ask me if I'm sure, and I tell you I'm here for a good time, not a long time. The sex that follows is so intense, so messy, so taboo that its shockwaves are felt all over the world. Politicians tremble in their offices. Couples feel an unexplainable draw to do that thing they've been curious about, but too scared to try. The ripple effect of our joining causes a worldwide tidal wave of nut that ends in world peace. You heard me the first time.
Benoit puts the box of cards away, their gaze far warmer than when you'd started.
Well, now with that behind us, how are you feeling? Shall we go for round two?
Benoit's lips curve into a wicked smile.
We're going to have such fun.
All that talk about the Indominator really seems to have wound Benoit up. Their voice whispers sweet debauchery into your ear, guiding you through complicated things that you'd never have managed yourself. When it's all over, you find yourself exhausted, but happy. There's a sweet safety in Benoit's arms, even when you're trying such new things.
If it isn't my favorite Luxie! Hi! We are definitely friends. Oh, could you give me I'm just making a and then going on a date some other but after that, I am totally free and all yours. Yeah, awesome.